The Ottawa Senators are extremely pleased to select from the Boston U Terriers, Brady Tkachuk.
Derek Brassard drops, Cody, and scores! 2-on-1, goes around.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. After every single Sens game, we tweet out a poll for you, the fans, to vote for the Sens Talk Star of the Night, and we announce it after every single video, so as we will after this video as well, so stay tuned for that. But before we get this game recap started, which the game was last night, it ended at around like 1 o'clock in the morning. That's why this video is taking place this late. I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this video. SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes the confusion of buying tickets. They rate the tickets between 0 to 10 score, with 10 being really, really good and 0 being really, really bad. Red, if you see red on the map, that's a bad price, but if you see green dots, it's a good price. The best part about the app or the website, SeatGeek.com, is that you can see the view of where you're sitting, and with these green and red dots, it tells you if there's a C in the 100 section, and if it's a green dot, it tells you it's much below market value and you're getting a good deal. Even a better deal, use my code SENSTALK to save $20 off your first purchase on SeatGeek.com. SensTalk's the code. You help me out, the channel, and you help yourself out by saving $20. It's a win-win for everyone. Now let's get into tonight's recap between the Ottawa Senators and the high-rising Arizona Coyotes. Firstly, happy Halloween to everybody. Make sure to stay safe and enjoy all the candy. But tonight's game was against last night's game was against Arizona Coyotes. We have a couple of lineup notes. So firstly, after the hit to Cody Eakin, which I believe was a clean hit, Mark Borowiecki was suspended 3 games by the National Hockey League Player Safety Department for the hit, illegal check to the head of Cody Eakin. So Boro, he's suspended for the next 3 games, and he's just got to watch out what he does, but I don't know if I agree that much on that penalty. I mean, on that suspension, I don't even think it should have been a penalty, but I guess he has a history now, and they're trying to crack down on him. As well, so with the corresponding move, Christian Wolanin draws in for his first game of the season. To the first period we go. The starting goaltenders are Mike Condon, his second start of the National Hockey League this season, and Antti Raanta for the Arizona Coyotes. To the first period we go, and 4 minutes in, Alex Galchenyuk, a rare turnover from Mark Stone, and the Yotes are up 1-0. He beats Condon as Condon's sprawling, and he steals the puck from Stone, and no chance for Condon there, 1-0. 2 minutes later, it's 2-0 Arizona. Condon plays the puck, can't get back into position, and it trickles in, it's 2-0. And then 10 minutes later, the worst goal potentially in Senators history, as Derek Stepan, 145 feet away, shoots it on Condon, and it goes in. The puck goes in past Mike Condon. Here's Derek Stepan, 145 feet. Here's Mike Condon. He's in position, and it just trickles right through. It wasn't even bouncing. It was a flat shot, and thankfully he was pulled after that. Craig Anderson was put in after that, but we have some news about Mike Condon that we'll speak about after the recap, but it's not looking good for Mike Condon and his NHL career unless he rights the ship quickly. We go to the second period now. 1 minute in. 1 minute in, the Senators get on the board. Chris Tierney off his arm, and potential goalie interference there. The refs challenged it, though, to see if it went off of Tierney's stick. That took like 8 minutes. The call was reversed as the call on the ice was no goal. They called it a good goal, but Arizona challenged that, and after another 4 or 5 minutes, so this was like a 13-14 minute review for a goal. It was called goaltender interference as Ranta's glove was touched. I don't agree with this call, but Arizona is up 3-0. But 8 minutes later, Alex Formenton gets his first career National Hockey League goal from Wyman. Ottawa is down by 2 now. Formenton tips in a shot from Chris Wyman, and Chris Tierney gets on the board. It's 3-1 Ottawa, but so you think. Arizona challenges this one for goaltender interference, and I thought for sure this would be no goal, as Bobby Ryan actually kind of spun Raanta out of position. But the NHL is a weird league, and the Arizona Coyotes lost the challenge, and Senators are up 3-1. But less than 20 seconds later, Richard Panik comes right in. No one's blocking him. Right on Anderson. He snipes it past Anderson. It's 4-1 now. Heading to the third period. Game's a dumpster fire. 10 minutes into the third period, Anderson's heavily screened. OEL, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, shoots it and beats Anderson clean. He couldn't see the puck. 5-1 Arizona on the power play from Clayton Keller and Alex Galchenyuk as the Arizona Coyotes defeat the Ottawa Senators 5-1. The Senators are now 4-5-1 on the season, and now on this road trip, the Senators went 0-2-1. Their lone point was in that 53-shot blowout against the Vegas Golden Knights, and they have lost 4 in a row. Now, their shots and goal is 35-26 Arizona, but the first period was 14-6, but man, Mike Condon was absolutely terrible. And that contract Pierre Dorion gave him a couple of years ago for 3 years, about $3.25 million. Bad contract then, even worse now. Face-offs, 34-19 Arizona. Power plays, 1 for 2 for Arizona, 0 for 4 for Ottawa. Hits for 16-14 Arizona. And the shots, like I said before, 35-26. 3 stars of the game. The third star from the Arizona Coyotes, Antti Raanta with .962 save percentage. And he improves to 4-4-0 on the season with 25 saves on 26 shots. The second star, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, was a goal in the night. And the first star, Alex Galchenyuk, 2 goals, 1 assist, and 1 goal. Let's take a look. Attendance was just under 14,000 for any of you guys and girls that were wondering. But what do I think about this game? Well, here's what I thought. When Mike Condon allowed that third goal, the second goal was crappy, but that third goal was even worse. I called for Mike Condon to either be sent down a conditioning stint. No, he wasn't able to because he would have to not play for another 14 games, and with a couple of back-to-backs coming up, that's not possible. So I tweeted out maybe waivers. I tweeted out potentially trading, getting a new backup. So today, the Senators at around 12-ish announced, well, it wasn't announced, but they officially put Mike Condon on waivers for the purpose of being sent down to Belleville. Now, what's interesting is we don't know who Ottawa's going to call up for their backup goaltending position. It could either be Philip Gustafsson or Mike McKenna, who does have some experience in the National Hockey League as a goaltender and has a long storied career in professional hockey. Mike Condon's really got to right the ship quickly, or else he's done in the National Hockey League, and it's another wasted career. Hopefully he'll turn it around, because I really like him. He's a really nice guy, and hopefully he can right the ship and make the contract worth it. But right now, I would fully expect it would be Mike McKenna being called up, just so they give Gustafsson more time to develop in the AHL. Now let's get to the Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. So in fourth place, voted by you, is 0%, Craig Anderson. There wasn't too many players to put in, but I thought Anderson was effective in his relief appearance. Third place, with 4% of the vote, Chris Weidman. Second place, 13% of the vote, technically had a goal, but had at least 1 point, Chris Turney. And the first star had a couple of breakaways, a couple of beautiful chances in Raanta. He was stopped, and a first career National Hockey League goal, 83% of the vote. Alex Formenton, making a very, very big case to stay in the National Hockey League and not be sent back down to the OHL in London. So we'll see what happens there, but Formenton really impressed tonight. Hopefully he can keep it going. Next game is tomorrow, Thursday, against the Buffalo Sabres, November 1st at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Besides that, thank you for watching. The Senators are now 4-5-1 on the season. They won 0-2-1 on the road trip. They've lost 4 in a row. Let's see if they can right the ship and win against the Buffalo Sabres. I'll see you then. Besides that, thank you for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook, SensTalk, at @SensTalk+ SensTalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video over share cool stuff. Please check out our website, SensTalkCentral.com. We update that every single day. And SeatGeek.com, or download the app on the App Store and use the promo code SensTalk to save $20 off your first purchase. Besides that, thank you for watching. The Senators fall to the Coyotes 5-1, and their next game is against Buffalo tomorrow night. So I'll see you then. Go Sens, go.